Okay. Right, let's do this. How's everyone doing today? There you go. Milk and Pepsi. Can't say I do like that. No, that sounds horrific. All right, we're gonna start in just a second. Let me get everything together. I've got to announce this in the streaming announcements. Mepsi. That's awful. Oh, awesome. Well, nice, Casey. That's cool. Okay, so what do we think this is missing? I think I want to blend this crest in a bit more. Does that make sense? What do we think? Tempted to blend it in. So what I'd do is duplicate this. I'm just gonna black mask it and drag it all the way up here. And what I want to do with this, must use the Monolophosaurus. It's gonna be kind of a mix of a damage and farmer. You're gonna be able to farm different things with this crest. Now what I want is the dirt brushed, and I just kind of want to lightly brush orange onto this thing. How much do I want to actually do that? Let me just have a look at some more references. Because I had some images of it that I wanted to look at. Of its crest, specifically. There were some good images of its crest. That I really liked. Here. Okay. So how does that cut through? That kind of like comes from here and up to here? Yeah, almost to the eye. Okay. So let's try that. We're just going to get the red. Where's the red that we're using for the crest? Is that it? No, that's like the base color. Is it inside of this? Ah. Found it. So what we want to do is duplicate that, bring it up here, and we just want to black mask this off. Kind of want to put it above this, and we just want to mask off kind of this section here, right? I think actually we want to go full opacity and just paint this nice line on. And what I kind of want to do is make it more orange at the front. So I want to put this orange on top of it. Is that the same orange as this? I don't think it is. Okay, we're going to duplicate this one. I'm going to drag this all the way on top of this. And this orange is just going to kind of overtake this in a way. Oh, we need to black mask this actually. And now we're just going to paint this orange over the top. And it's going to have a lot of effect at the front now. And I want it to be more red as we get to the back. So I really do want to paste that red onto it. Let's go for like a kind of grayer colour, and we're just going to kind of remove some of the orange. See that pattern I'm going for? You see how that could work? I think it needs to come like down to the face a bit more. So we're just gonna get the red. I'm gonna fully bring it down to the face. Like that. Monolophosaurus, he's going to have quite a few abilities. He's going to be able to charge and ram into people, and he's going to do different types of damage based on the saddle he's using. So that's basically the basic idea of him. So how the hell am I going to do this crest nicely? I need to look at some more. So it's quite a vivid colour actually, isn't it? I need to up the colour on this. It's like a brighter orange. And then go for the red, and we're just going to go for an even brighter red. Maybe not that bright. Let's do something like that. And what we can do is then, on this, just want to not mess with the height actually at all. Although we could bring the height up. No, I don't want to mess with the height. But all I want to do is actually turn off all this extra stuff. And what I want to do with this is just do a jump for Dino. I don't think I'll do a jump on it. I don't think so. I don't think it would work. What I just want to do is fade off the top here. It's a little too bright now, isn't it? Let's grab those and group them. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this HSL. I'm just going to paste that in there. And what we're going to do is remove the mask. I think that's looking better. Can't decide if that's how I want it. Kind of want to remove some of this. So what we can just do is add a white mask to this. And then turn the stroke opacity up. And what I want to do is just kind of black off some of that section there. But then I kind of want it to join up here a bit, so we're going to go back to white. I'm just going to kind of white off here. And we're going to kind of give that some clear red coming into there. And then in the center of this, go back to the orange. I think that orange isn't bright enough. I think somehow we need to make that brighter. I think that crest is ruined with this. I think it looks better without. I don't know. Maybe just not as dark. Size of a Carno? Yes. Okay, let's lower the stroke opacity and let's just kind of go down through the middle with this. Just adds that level of depth. Kind of want to paint over that. And then with the red, we're just going to go over this. In the center bits, you know? He's getting there. Something's still not quite right. Something about this just looks wrong. I can't tell what. What if I just duplicate this like twice. It cuts off before the eye, that's why. So we're then going to group this lot and white mask it. And what we're going to do with the black is just cut it away from the eye. We don't want it on the eye. We kind of don't want this bit here either. Or any of this in here. Oh, do you know what? I'd be willing to bet. Yep, I've not done both sides. So what we'd need to do is go here and add a filter, and then what we do is we do a mirror, and we mirror that on the y-axis. No. I start with actually a sphere when I start to model. Do you know what? I'm getting rid of all that. We'll find a better way to blend this. If we even need to blend it. What would you guys do for the face there? I'm trying to think what else I could add to this guy that would like add some depth to him, because I'm really liking the colours, but there's something off. Something's not quite right about him. Do you think he needs another colour? Or do you think he looks fine? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colour regions right now. We need a 6th. What could add a nice 6th colour to this? I'm looking at some pattern references now. Oh, the tongue's not even coloured correctly. There we go. I think I know the exact one you're gonna say. It's the one from Jurassic World Evolution, I assume. Yeah. See, maybe I will add like an extra layer of like something that cuts underneath this and goes over the crest like that. Yeah, let's try another colour. Let's maybe try like a dark green or something. So let's add a fill layer. And we'll go for like a very dark green. Maybe even like a very murky green like this, right? And we'll remove all this. And we're going to add a black mask. And what we'll do is we'll just block it out. So let's have a look at how it does. So I'm tempted to cover the whole bottom jaw here in that. Black? I mean, we'll block it out with this for now. I need to make sure I have symmetry on. So I'm thinking like, we do that, right? Does that make sense or not? No. Cool. Oh no. Edit. Redo. So let's actually remove this completely. Start fresh on this colour. I'm just gonna use the grey for now, or the green for now, to like block it out, and then we can change. The crest should be very colourful, you think? Okay, maybe we can work with some colours. Let's see, where's the crest colours? We have a folder with the crest colours somewhere here, this. So I'm just going to raise this above everything. Except bone. And we'll work on this a little bit. We'll get some crest colours in there. Okay, so let's get the base red. You think it should be all on the face then? It should cover the whole face. Like this part at least, anyway. And then I guess it would kind of cut off underneath here. And it would kind of go like up. See, I want it to come from the eye like that and come down. And then get wider here as we get up there. Brighter than that, or we can just remove that. Maybe it's just the wrong kind of red. Maybe we need to go for like a even more like I like my orangey red though. I do like the idea of the orangey red. Let's start with that and we can adjust it. Yeah, I could possibly do that. This song's ass. What is this? Oh, it's fucking... No. Okay, so... I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Let's work on getting that... I think there's a blue underlayer to that, isn't there? So let's set a blue underlayer. And what kind of blue is it? Kind of like that, right? Okay, so now we need like a yellowy color, yellowy orange, like this kind of color, and we're just gonna paint this on. How far does that yellow go up? It doesn't go that far. And this kind of always rims down the bottom of this, like that. It actually doesn't go that far up on here. Is that looking better? I'd say it is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some red here on the bottom lip. How much of the bottom lip has red on it? Not a huge amount. And the blue underneath, I'm just going to lightly paint that underneath. And then the yellow on top, on the front, like that. Seven color regions, I do. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I might just make it so you can't change like the blue or you can't change the red, you know? Maybe one of them I just don't make it so you can change it at all. Tempted to do that. Oh, I also need to go back to... this, and just paint this over the mouth. Oh, I need to actually, sorry, black mask this. Here. Maybe. I am liking how this is going though. Let's grab the blue. That's what I kind of paint this under the crest. Oh wait, I'm black masking it. I'm not. Okay. That's too blue. Let's lower the opacity right down. I don't want it to stand out that much. So, I think I'm going to change the red a little bit. More like that. So what I want to do now... Okay, so that's that. I want to duplicate that. No. I actually just want to black mask that off. I just want to get something like... What's dust off edges like? Not quite right. So couldn't I now increase the contrast, lower the balance? Wait, no, I'd want to increase the balance, right? And then invert the mask. Not happy with that. No. I guess it. I've no idea what I could do that was a good mask for this. Sand dust, maybe? Or sand dust could work if I whack up that balance and the contrast. What I'll do is put that up to like 95. About 90... 88. No. So what I was going to do then is invert it. And see if that looks any good. Doesn't. How could I make this look good? I need the right pattern for it. I mean, I suppose I could manually draw it on. It's just a lot of work. Right, I'm just going to go all the way down. Oh, I don't care about that. That's so much work. I think this will look fine. Like, I could go for that, but it's a lot of work, and this would look fine, to be honest. So something like that, right? And then what I'm going to do is just lower the colour on it to something else. In fact, what I'm going to do is go to base colour. I'm then going to grab this base colour, right? Need to make sure I grab the right one. Like that. And then I just want to lower it slightly. Okay, I've just got to do the eye now. Which should hopefully be a simple process. I know there's some, maybe an eye in here. No, we're going to download an eye texture. Alright, let's see if we can get the right thing. Community. Okay, so what I want to search is eye. This one works. Okay, so what we're now going to do is import this material, and hopefully it does the job. Just give me a second, guys. Right, so what we want to do is drag this on and black mask it to only go on the eyeball. Hopefully this works. So I want to go, oh god, I want to go into this. I want to set it to triplanar projection. And then I want to scale it really far down. Set it up on the eye. And we just want to scale it right down. Still too big. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is scale that up. Now can I edit anything? I can. So, Oh my god, that's a big pupil size. edge color. Let's go for like a nice golden brown, and we'll go for inner color. So the eye is very shiny. Okay. Kind of want to up the roughness just a little bit. I think he's good to get a render of now, honestly. I'm pretty happy with how he's come out. Although I'm tempted to now... Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, there's too many colour regions. So what I'm tempted to do is... Which one's the middle part of that? That's that one. How does that look if I just remove that? I can just make that a darker tone of the main body, right? So couldn't I just add a grayscale on top of this, right? Can't you just grayscale this whole thing? No, what I'm gonna do is just make this a darker version. So what I can actually do is just do HSL, put a HSL over the whole top of it, and when it's ready, just do that. And that's the grayscale for like the mesh when it's ready. So that and the grayscale. Alright, I want to get a nice render of this guy, so let's export him. And I want to export them as PBRs for now in 8K. Alright, let's let that export. Yeah, I might do. Alright, we're still exporting, so... Just downloading Marmoset. Alright, installing the program. Let's close down all this stuff we don't need. But still exploring these textures. There we go. Alright, we're gonna chill for a minute while this exports. You guys can't see what it's doing, but it's doing stuff. Alright, textures are exported. Alright. So, what we're gonna do, let me just share my armor set so you guys can see. Oh really? You guys can't see it? Why is it doing that? Oh, you can. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go to here, go to library, then we can go to scenes and showcase fabric. And what we want to do is go to render and set this to 1920 by 1080. We can delete these now, and just want to duplicate that and take that by 90, so we get a nice area for lighting. Now we can import our model. So we want this. Set them up nicely on the ground, and this lighting is just not right. Ah, we have no directional light, right? So what we need to do is go to skies, and we need an outdoor one. So let's go for midday, mountains and fields. Actually, Fjord Rocky might be even better. Right, I'm gonna put one right on the sun. Let's get some nice natural light on him. Then we just need to move these lights around, so we want to make sure we catch every bit of him in the light nicely. So one at the front, and then we're just going to duplicate this and kind of move this to the back here. I think he needs one down near the bottom as well to catch his legs. What we're gonna do is just put one low here, and then lower the brightness, and does that fix it? Okay, that should fix my issues. So now what we do is we grab a material, and we get to texturing. So normal. This should immediately look good. Huh. Why's that not working? Let's just do that then. Oh god. Let's Control Z that, let's Control D that. Control D this. Okay, there we go. Albedo, want the color. Why can I see no color? What's going on here? Do you want? Let's just set up a new scene. Because it's messing me around. Alright, and now we can mess with this. So, we want the normal, base color, the roughness, and the metallic. He's a bit too shiny, actually, overall. Seems way too shiny. Let's just add a nice roughness net layer to him. But anyway, let's set this up while we're here. So, we're going to add where the hell is the backdrop? Add backdrop. Why is it not working? Add a shadow catcher then. And then what we need to do is go to our midday Fjord Rocky. So what I want to do is set this to sky. Or is it blurred sky is better? Yeah. So I just need to mess with the brightness a bit. Let's export these textures now and see if that looks better. Right, we're going to give that a minute to export, guys. Come on, it's taking so long to render this, sorry boys. It's exporting textures and I can't do anything about it. Okay, they're finally exported. That took long enough. Right, so, has that removed the stupid shine? It's gonna take a second. But yeah, that definitely looks better. I think that looks good. So now we just gotta work on, like, colour adjustments on this. So, I wanna up the contrast a bit. Keep the saturation at a 1. Don't wanna mislead the colours. I wanna up the vignette, but keep the softness high. I don't want any bloom. I do want to sharpen it a bit. Clarity I want decently high. Shadows I want to be reasonable. And now just to light this properly, right? So let's spawn a few lights. Let's add another directional light. And let's try and get like a really good angle of it from like maybe the back side this time. Maybe the front actually, and we'll just lower the brightness. And we're also going to add like a slight yellow tint like it would have in Arc. That's looking decent. So now we're going to add some omnidirectional lights, and we're just going to kind of like try and light it how it would be lit in Arc. So do something like this. And what I want to do is just lower the brightness so it's just touching it. Up the diameter. Lower the flare strength. That's looking good now. Alright, let's get some renders. So I want to go ahead and do this. I want to wet the samples really high. Actually, I want to go for some 4K screenshots, you know. I really want to go for those renders. I might even turn off the shadow catcher. Right, let's see how that looks. We're going to render this out. It's a big ass image. Ugh. Okay, what I'd like to do now is get a nice screenshot here. Oh, look at the difference of ray tracing on. I've always been into modding. I wonder if we could change the sky to just ambient. No, just to sky. No, blurred sky looks better. Right, and what we want to do is then go to render and match viewport again and whack it up. Render image. Oh, is it asking me if I'm still watching? No, I thought it was. Alright, let's have a look at these screenshots, guys. I'm gonna have a quick look at them, and I'll let you know if they're good, and I'll post them in the Discord if they look good. They're 21 megabytes each. Oh my god, they look good. I just realized my marmoset screen was like tiny for some reason. Why did no one tell me? Why? Guys, if anything like that happens in the future, please tell me. What the hell have I got selected? The overlay. Oh, because I've got it locked for some reason. There we go. There you go. So I want to take this photo into Photoshop quick and just crop it down a bit. So let's go for something like this. Okay, I need to just slightly edit this photo and it's ready to go up on the Discord. Alright, let's post these up. Okay, Monolophosaurus is finished, guys. He just needs animation. I'm hella proud of that guy. Like, really, really, really proud of that guy. Alright, so we can get to animating him now. Dude, I'm so proud of this guy. He looks awesome. He's a huge step up for me. I might have to go back and revisit my old creatures. Yeah, I'm really proud of that, I have to say. Alright, should we try and get Veterocristosaurus sorted out? I think he's our next job. So let's save Monolophosaurus for now. Alright, we're saving that. Okay. Let's close this. I'm just going to close down everything that is possibly causing lag. That's now saved, so we can close down Substance. Let's download the file I sent Tristan. Well, actually, let's post this in Shad's Discord first, because I want to flex with my new creature. Feeling good about that. Alright. Okay. So, let's... yeah, open up that file Tristan sent us. Oh, you guys are looking at nothing right now, aren't you? I will bring up the stream back in a second. I need to download this file quickly. And then I'll put it back on stream. Nice. Okay, file's opening up in ZBrush. So let's open up ZBrush. It's loading. So what exactly is wrong with the mesh? Like, what did I have that was wrong with it? It seems fine. There's something wrong with this. Why did I have a problem with it? I mean, this is a little dodgy, but otherwise it's fine. I mean, the fingers are all kinds of fucked up, but what we can just do is grab this and then project here, project all, and then hide that, right? Still looks quite different. So project all, and close that. No, it didn't work. Alright. I'm not really sure where to go with this guy. I might have to zero mesh him. Let's do that. I'll have to take chat off screen for a bit. Okay. So let's get the mask. And let's start to mask off the poly groups. Where's smooth groups? Okay, I actually want to duplicate this as well. Hide that one. Lower this drawing size and just smooth those out. Okay. So what I want to do now is zoom out. And I want to go into dots mode. And I just want to grab all that. And yeah, let's do that. That. And that. And then what we're going to do is up the draw size and kind of just outline the leg. Let's actually shift F this so we can see the whole thing. Why is he all pink, by the way? It's not what we want. Okay, so what I want to do now is just lower this, click here, and mask this part off. I don't want any of this leg in here. Or not leg, stomach. Just want the leg. We'll click here again, and we just mask off here. And it's just a bit of a back and forth game really until we get it right. You know, sometimes you've got to go a little bit smaller and then paint this in. We're almost there though. I mean, this is annoying, but we can fix this. Okay. And then what we want to do is just kind of do that. And then let's actually just paint over that. And we're going to click here, and we're just going to paint over this. That's good. And then we'll go like, not that. Let's do more like that. Oh, I've got loads of emails. Right, do we have any more notifications on the Discords? See if anyone said anything about the mods. Alright, no one said anything right now, so let's continue what we're doing. I'm just fixing up Vetero. So, let's lasso off these feet, like this. And we're just going to polygroup all these toes separately. Like that. Toes are done. Now I want to do the same with the arms, but go back to this mask for now, and we're just going to kind of paint around the arms like that. Okay, let's get the lasso tool, and we're just gonna cut around that. That's one finger. That's 2 fingers. That's 3 fingers. Okay, fingers are done, face is done. Let's just do the eyes up here, which are easy enough. It just requires this. And let's actually do one for the nose here as well. Let's do a smaller one though. Okay, he's ready. Unless I want to UV these separately, which is tempting. But no. Let's not mess with fate. Let's just try this first. So now we go into this mode. I don't know what all this is.
Oh, it's just the paint.
So we'll go to color, and we're just gonna fill object white. Now here, I want to go to standard brush, turn on mRGB and turn this off, and I just want to paint the eye pink. In fact, I want to paint it a more harsh color than just light pink, like that. I actually want to paint the whole head red, or like pinkish red, because that's where I want like really good topology. And then we can actually get smaller here, go for like a darker red, and just do the eye and the nose like that. Hands, we need a fair bit of topology in, so let's just do this. And toes and feet, we're going to need some topology in as well, so let's just do that. Something around that looks good. Okay, so let's do ZB mesh guides now. That's the long process. So let's start with the main one, which is doing it all along the top of the body. So we want to split this guy in two, basically. So once this guide's done, hopefully most of the mesh will be good enough to just do the topology that way. We'll see, it doesn't always end up looking great, and we might have to touch up some bits, but for the most part, should be serviceable, and that's what we need. All we need is serviceable. Alright, let's just keep... That was a bad one. There we go. Alright, there we go. And with this, we're just going to cut through the mouth all the way. Now the tongue is merged, which is a slight issue when it comes to topology. So hopefully that doesn't cause issues. Okay. Alright, well, Deps just said my work was good, so I'll take that. Hell yeah. Alright, there we go. Now we've cut round the whole face. What we've now got to do is the awkward process of cutting around like this. And the best way to do it is probably just to go around the lips. What the fuck happened there? And then we kind of want to go around and cut it down into that, right? And same from here, all the way up to here. And then here, we can do one circle, and we do a bigger circle on the outside. Let's lower the draw size, and then let's see if we can do the bigger circle. No, that's not good. That's not good. There we go. This, we're just gonna do a little circle here. Okay, now for the awkward ones. So let's get to a bigger size, and we're just gonna cut straight down the middle with a couple lines like this, because we want to make sure these are all nice and tidy. The mesh doesn't have any hiccups. That's what we don't want. Let's go around this. Right, and then I'm going to cut round this. Like that. And that should line up nicely there. And then we want to cut round this all the way. Now the bottom of the foot, I think it's probably smart to do as one thing, so we'll just go from here. Oh my god. Just go around like this, and we're just going to cut the whole bottom of the foot basically. Oh wait, edit, redo, want that back. Okay, this is being a pain in the ass, so we're just going to be really quick about it, not mess with anything, because hopefully this gets the point that I want, like a nice edge loop like that. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, and from this, we can then go up, and what the fuck happened there? I just want to go from this. I guess we'll do it on this foot. So from this, over the foot. And I want it to cut into the underneath of here. Like that. Yeah, perfect. It's kind of understanding what I want. Lower that. I'm just going to bring that in. Alright, that's mostly fine. So now we want to up the size and just kind of draw these out. We want some tail ones to make sure the tail is nicely connected all the way down the tail. And you know what, we can do a couple of these as well. Now with the arm, kind of just want to draw around the arm like that. Okay. I'm just going to draw another one. We're going to lower the size, not maybe to a 5, maybe to like 11. I'm just going to cut round this as well, like that. Beautiful. Now the fingers are going to be a pain in the ass, so let's just try and do them the best we can. There we go. I mean, that'll do. If it can understand that, it'll do. What's left to do, marking-wise? I think we're actually pretty good. Tongue's all marked down the middle. That's all marked around the edges. I think we're good. I mean, we could just do kind of like some lines around here just to kind of show the path we want it to take. Like that. Alright, let's see if we can get this to remesh nicely. So what we want to do is geometry and z-remesher. We want to go adapt on the polygons count, and we want to go to 21,000. Keep grooves, detect edges, keep creases, keep polypaint, use polypaint, adaptive size 50, z-remesh. Let's see if this crashes my PC or not. Right, let's just chill and let this do its thing. Alright, how's it getting on with the remesh? Oh, it's done! And I can't tell if there are holes. Oh my god, there are so many holes in the mesh. What did z-remesh do to this thing? What is that? Is it because, like, I need to, use smooth groups? And, like, actually smooth out the groups? Probably. Smoothing them out could probably help a lot. Or just smoothing the mesh in general could probably help a lot, actually. Do you know what, I am just gonna whack this up and just smooth all the groups out. Because that absolutely decimated my mesh. And we can't be having that. Okay, those groups are all smooth. Let's just whack this up and Smooth all these groups out. I think that was one of the reasons it was messing up so badly. I mean, there's plenty of reasons this can mess up badly, don't get me wrong. Not acting like this Z-Remesh thing has gone perfectly. Ever. But you know, it's never been that bad, so... Oh god. What did I do? Okay, so let's remove keep creases. Let's have adaptive size higher. Let's lower that. See if that helps. My god, what is it doing to my mesh? Genuinely, what the fuck is it doing? Okay, let's try this with a much smaller brush and see if that was the reason. I just get the feeling that this needed like a tighter brush. Okay, let's turn off detect edges. This just isn't working. Because I want to get this guy ready for game. Who the hell pinged me? I wonder what's causing that. I wonder if I just need to smooth out the whole mesh. Should I just smooth out this whole mesh? I feel like that's the way forward. Is like just smooth it out. Like if I just... Do you know what I could do is Dynamesh him first? Like Dynamesh to like this resolution first. Oh god. I'm expecting a crash. Oh, dude, why is this so big now? There we go. Alright, we're just gonna close ZBrush and reboot it. Because there'll be a quick save of like our progress at some point. So in the quick saves tab, somewhere we will have the Vetera. There we are. And he has everything on him. Okay, so what we want to do is actually go to my subdivision levels and just lower res him. Back down to 1,000,000 polys. Delete the higher on him. And then what we'll do is just Dynamesh down to a low res. 57k. See, that looks like it'll Z-remesh better now. Oh god, it really fucked up the hands though. There we go. How low can I go with this? Okay, I can probably work with this and just flatten this out. Okay, let's try this now with less bumps in the mesh in places that were inconvenient. So we're gonna Z-remesh. Let's just go for keep groups, Z-remesh. Let's see how much it struggles to get like a good poly count on this and a good topology. Come on. Give me what I need. Oh, I lost all the poly groups. Okay, so it's time to redo the poly groups then. That's what we need to do. Right, let's paint that on. Boom. Right. Then we're going to go like this. Grab that whole thing. This, this, and this. Let's just do this as quickly as we possibly can. So, let's paint on as much of the arm as we can. Something like that. And then we're just gonna go into here, lower the draw size by a lot, and paint this in. Right, that's one bit done. We go here, and we select that. Boom. Next bit done. Let me zoom in on this one. Oh my god, what happened? And we just lasso that. Boom. 1. 2. 3. Thing is done. Right, let's go small, and we just want to cut through as much of that as we can. There we go. That will do. And that is pretty much good enough to do another polygroup on now. Let's do the polygroup. And we just want to cut that. And then fill that in. Yep, that does that. And then we want to do that. And then that. And we're going to lasso 1 toe. 2 toe. And 3 toe. And that is him almost polygrouped. We just got to go to here. 1 eye. Nose. Cool, and now we Z-remesh. Hopefully this comes out nice. I guess we'll see. Should come out better. Oh, fuck yeah, that's so much better. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go here. We're going to turn on this guy. And then we're going to go to project and project all. Ah shit, I need to do this. And project all. And then hide. Beautiful. Okay, let's export this then. So this is Vetaroop. So Vetaroop low poly. Save. Oh wait, shit. We need to UV in. Polygroups unwrap. Okay, now export him as Vetaroop low poly. Yes, already exists, but I don't care. Okay, now we want this one. I'm going to export this one as better high poly. Save that. That's going to take a second. How's everyone doing? Well, Dan, that is Veteropristosaurus. It is basically a small Giga. Or a big Aloe. Alright, so he's exported now. So, how much polys do the teeth and claws have? 8,000. Can we remesh that to be lower? If I go to geometry, Z remesher, what I need to do is half, detect edges, keep creases. Let's see. No, that really messed them up. Okay. We're just gonna have to go with the 8,000 then, mostly. Alright, his teeth and claws are done. Eyes. Is that the only thing left? Yeah. Because his tongue is part of his mouth, isn't it? This can just be knocked down in Blender, but it's pretty small anyway. Export. Eyes. Save. Okay. Let's get him into Blender. And get him UV'd and ready. Is that completely new? No, no, no. I did this guy just after I did our fire cut on, before I did the other one. No, he's not that new. Alright. Time to import some stuff. So, where did I even... Oh, because I'm importing FBX. I need to import OBJs. Import. Right. This is going to take a minute. It's loading a lot of polys in there. There we go. So we just want to hide the high poly for now. And what we're going to do is just move him out of the collection, new collection, and put him in here. And then what we want to do is copy these and paste them in here. Turn them on, hide that collection. Next thing we're going to do is shade smooth that, so we get the nice looking model. And we're just going to make sure he is UV'd correctly. He is, brilliant, okay. So what we do now is probably actually separate the claws and try and make them lower poly, because there's no need for them to be that high poly. There's just not. Teeth are fine. So let's separate those. And what we're going to do is just do a decimate and half them. and shade smooth them. Can we even go lower? Yeah, we can go lower without messing it up too much. Let's do that. Okay, so then we're gonna grab all those. Go into edit mode. Nope, we don't want to select all. Just these ones, please. Edit mode, select all. And then what we want to do is cube projection, not curve extract. That's the wrong thing. Cube projection. Oh. So, yeah, cube projection, that's it. And then hopefully, if this packs nicely, without any overlap issues, which I already see overlap issues, so we're going to have to fix those. Now, what I'm not sure about is, are they on the teeth? Or what? Because if the overlap issues are on the teeth, it's a problem. If they're not, it's an easy fix. So we're going to mark seam on that, and then we're just going to go down each one and grab a middle line if we can. That'll do. That'll do. What we don't want is that. We don't want the extra lines. Although that's fine. That's also fine. I prefer not to have all that. Let's go back and grab a different one. No, let's grab that. There we go. And we don't want this. There we go. I'm just going to mark seam on those. And then we're just going to go to UV, Smart UV Project, boom. And then pack. And then do this. And they don't need to be very big, because they're just claws at the end of the day. These claws, I'm just going to UV, unwrap Smart UV Project, scale that right down, put it up here as well, doesn't need to be high poly. Okay, so what we're going to do now is grab this, join them, and then pack them. See all the teeth pack into the bottom of them? That's it. That's a good thing. How I'm going to stream? I don't think I'll be on with the community crunch time, but yeah. Okay. Huh, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's just do F3 cube projection. No. And then pack. And then lower that. And then G here. Okay, and then here. Join them. Come out of this mode. And pack. It's nicely packed. Export FBX. Better low poly UV. How many polys is this guy total? He's probably gonna be close to 100k, right? Why are they all so high? Probably should have lowered him, but oh well, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. File, export, FBX. I'm going to set this to the high poly. God. Okay. Stream seems to be frozen. Yeah, it's because I'm exporting. Oh! No, okay, sorry guys. Give me a second. And I'll get you the stream back. I need to open up Substance Painter. And then you guys will be able to see. Okay. So, let me share the screen to you guys properly. So I need to go here, here, here. There you go. Alright, let's get this going. So, we need the this one. And we're going to bake this. So, we need the ambient occlusion on. Alright, it's time to do some bake editing. So what we want to do is in the ambient occlusion, turn on ground plane, curvature, generate from normal map. Turn off enable seams, we don't want the seams on. ID map doesn't matter. That should all be good. Common settings, we want 8K. We really want to go for it. And we want to select our high poly. Now this might take a couple minutes, guys, so if the stream crashes halfway, expect that. Or Substance could crash, or both. Sorry, Al. Al, did you see my new creature? Did you see the screenshots in the modding Discord? He looks good. I'm so proud of him. Okay, so we want to go down to like... Honestly, we can go quite low on the max frontal here. Okay, so what I want to do, once it stops lagging... Thank you. Oh, PC's frozen. There we go. It's now no longer frozen. Hey Spexy, thanks for the man. Alright, so just want to make sure there's no red. No, that looks pretty good to me. A little bit of bake overlap there. We could probably do with lowering that if we can afford to. See, there's problems here. How low can we go? 29? No, maybe 30? 3 ohm. No, 3-1? Maybe? Yeah, 3-1 looks to be the most we can do without breaking the mesh. Alright. Prepare for some lag. Let's bait this bad boy. Alright, if the stream just dips out for no reason, you'll know why. Oh yeah. I feel... But it's baking. Oh god. You said don't bake AO in 8K? Okay. I probably don't need to beat the world's base. Just curvature and normal, right? Normal's already baked. What would you bake in 8K then? I want curvature in 8K. Don't need position in 8K. Let's just bake the curvature in 8K for now. Stream might crash again, boys. Right, let's bake the rest in 4K. That should be safe now. $4K is not that hard. Come on.